Orphaned baby monkey meets two tiny cats with the most surprising results. Before we get started, take a moment to please subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment, and give us a like. Horace the vervet monkey came to the Twala Trust Animal Sanctuary when he was very tiny. His mother had been hit by a car and there was no way he'd have survived in the wild. It was a tragic beginning worthy of a Disney film about a poor little orphan monkey. When he first arrived, he was nervous and shy. There was a perfectly good reason why, too. After all, he was grieving the loss of his mother and adjusting to entirely new surroundings. Soon enough, though, he began to fit right in. He wasn't just making forever friendships with the animals who lived at the sanctuary either. In fact, he'd gotten extremely close with all the people who worked there, too. He was so comfortable with them that he was willing to nap in their arms. The best was yet to come, though. Once he was brought to the sanctuary, he joined a number of other orphaned animals, both wild and domestic. The sanctuary provided a second chance for animals just like Horace, who, as orphans, might not have survived into adulthood if left to their own devices. There was another way that this place was very different from the wild too. The sanctuary didn't have enough staff to raise most of the animals separately, so they all grew up together. This meant that animals that might never have met in the wild would get to bond in the safety of the sanctuary. Mingling with all sorts of wild animals was a-okay for Horace. While he might have been a bit shy with other critters when he was young, he's much more comfortable now that he's an adult. Actually, there are few things he relishes more than a snuggle session with his favorite felines. He's really grown up a lot since he first arrived at the sanctuary as a little baby monkey. Just check him out today. He seems so much more happy and settled in this photograph as an adult than he did upon his arrival at the sanctuary. Still, that doesn't mean that Horace isn't a goofball once in a while. He still spends most of his time surrounded by his pals. He's a very social monkey, and that suits the other animals on the sanctuary just fine. His feline and canine companions are just happy to lounge around the pool area together and take in the sights of their beautiful home. However, when one of them is feeling frisky and playful, the other doesn't mind at all, joining in for some roughhousing. If Horace ever finds himself a little bit too tuckered out after a day of playing with his animal buddies, one of his dog pals is always willing to give him a ride. That way he can take a rest while still hanging out with his best friends. While dogs may make ideal modes of transportation, that doesn't mean his feline friends have nothing to offer. In fact, anyone who's ever spent time with a cat will tell you that when it comes to nap time buddies, it doesn't get much better than curling up with a kitty. He runs around in the middle of the night in the dark with the cats, said Sarah Carter, the founder of Twala Trust Animal Sanctuary. It's like he's lived there so long that every other species has accepted him as one of their own. All the other monkeys go to sleep when it starts to get dark because that's their instinct, Sarah pointed out. Meanwhile, Horace is busy running around the garden at 10 o'clock at night. He's a character. He loves to help the newcomers get adjusted too. Horace probably remembers exactly what it felt like to be the new kid on the block. You can bet that every welcome he gives a new animal is one that helps make them feel right at home. It's always good to have another monkey around when you want to, well, monkey around. For all his love of other animals, there's something special about the way that Horace bonds with the other monkeys who find their way to the sanctuary. No doubt about it, Horace is happiest when he's making friends. It's clear that for him, life in the sanctuary is something close to heaven. This exceptionally social monkey has a real gift for friendship, and every day at Twala gives him a chance to hone that gift. Check out these other videos from Let Me Know. If you haven't made the move to subscribe to our channel, all you need to do is click on that red subscribe button. Thank you for watching.